G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing the review between Geelong and West Coast. This one was played at GMHBA Stadium. Geelong getting a nice percentage booster, winning by 93 points, 168 plays, 75. I reckon that'd have to be a higher score for the year against an Eagles side who just weren't quite up for it. Definitely, battle the last few weeks weren't super. Well, they had a couple of good wins in a row. Then, Carlton put them to the sword over there, and that's just how it goes. When you're close to the bottom of the ladder, you tend to just wait for the season to finish up. And I don't know about too much respectability in the second half for the Eagles, but they were definitely more competitive. As we can see, they kicked 9 goals in the second half as opposed to 2 in the first half. So. Yeah, in terms of what Geelong had to do, they had to win probably 110, 115 points to, I guess, get over the top of Port Adelaide, thereabouts. I think we only ever got up to third, and as it stands, right as I'm recording this, we're sitting at third and hanging on whether the Dockers are able to not only win, but probably win by 20, 30 points. So I'm not going to have my hopes too high, although a few things have definitely gone the way for us early in the day with the Dogs winning and also the Saints, that last gasp effort to keep the Dockers season in good stead. But anyway, we'll review the Cats and how they went about it, and they were switched on right from the get-go. They were, they were there to get business done and sort it out, and knocked the Eagles out of the park early. Great ball movement from halfback. That was really good. Centre bounce works normally relatively in our favour most of the time. And, it was great to see our forward line functioning really well. I mean, when you kick 26 goals, that obviously, proves significant. We're able to get, good space up forward, good separation. We're on the lead for once, so it's funny when the game's on your terms and you're going, well, how much movement there is up forward, and the supply that we did get. I wish I could see that, movement inside 50 more often, irrespective of whether the team is 17th, 18th on the ladder versus a team that's, top 4. So it's amazing what happens when you move inside 50, because I feel like at times we're a bit stagnant inside 50, kind of wait for the ball to just get kicked in long and high and then intercept marked anyway. That's been a bugbear of mine this year, but it was hard to be too negative about this game, especially when you win by the margin that you did. To lead by 100 at half time, it was a scintillating second term as well, just more of what we know. The skills were top notch. Eagles' pressure obviously wasn't too much of a factor, and we definitely played, gave us, or did what the game gave us. But looked very, potent up forward. Every time it went inside 50, it looked like we were about to score. Skills were on display. Jezza had 7 by half time, so he was in insane form. So it was quite pleasing. The back half of the ground was obviously doing a great job, conceding only 2 goals in that first half. So they were rock solid down there, and they were just in complete synchronisation. It was all happening, so very positive first half. And look, I don't know how it didn't get out to more of a margin in the second half, possibly a bit of self-preservation. Stewart and Humphreys were both off in the second half, potentially around the management of those players. So, obviously 2 important players for us. We want them right for the first week of finals, but I also see the point of view of you'd like to give yourself and put that in your own hands to try and finish at the MCG. So, a bit of an interesting one. I don't know how we sort of put the queue in the rack slightly in that second half, knowing we kind of had to keep chipping away at it. But again, you almost can't be relying on a 120-point win in the final round to notch you up a top 2 spot. So, look, I see both sides of it. I'm a little bit bemused of how we didn't go on with it, but I also can't be too spoilt to just go to a game and just enjoy it, not have to stress about it too much. It would have been awesome to see Jez kick 10. He was so close, but we were able to be professional enough in that sort of last quarter, get a bit more scoreboard going. Eagles tipped away a little bit in that third term. They sort of moved the ball with ease at times. Pressure from us effectively dropped off, and Eagles lifted their output. So that's how it all goes. But a lot of turnover created. Playing witches' hats at times, really. Sorry, Eagles, but that was the reality of it. Numbers should look pretty good in our favour if you win by 93 points. Usually that would be the case. All right, nearly 400 disposals, 100 disposals more than the Eagles, so plenty of the footy, 60 inside 50s, so they still got a fair bit of supply themselves with 54 inside 50s. Just weren't able to make every post a winner there. But the efficiency inside 50, it was just unforeseen numbers, 65%, quite incredible. So we were pretty stingy down back, all considering. Free kick count was pretty significant. The Cats' way there, plus 22. But when you're playing really well and you're first to the ball, you're just going to attract more free kicks. But there were a couple of holding the ball decisions not paid against us that were definitely there that should have been paid. But it's nice not to talk too heavily about the umpires. Hit-outs, we got the job done there. Clearances, not a massive difference, but out of the centre clearance, we were able to get the nod there, which we usually do. Contested balls, definitely pretty even Stevens there, but on the outside, the Eagles gave us far too much leg rope there, and we made them pay. More turnovers to the Eagles makes sense. Possess the footy heaps, 117 marks. Eagles were only able to manage 78. It's got to be nearly a record, 27 marks inside 50. We moved the ball inside 50 so well. If we can do that, in the next however long we are in the finals, that'll definitely be massive. Although I don't suspect you're going to take that number of marks inside 50 inside of a final, just with all the pressure that is on. It'll take a lot of contested marks to get that over the line. Led for the whole game. I reckon the time in front over the course of the year has been pretty good. Out-tackled the Eagles as well. Really positive sign as well, especially when you outpossessed by over 100. So, the work rate was very high. Plenty of pressure inside forward 50. That's improved in the second half of the year, I felt. So, that's been good to see. Plenty of run and carry. 1%ers our way as well. So, very nice to see. All right, let's go through the votes and then do a bit of a one-liner for the players. But, it's hard to go past Jeremy Cameron for the 3 votes. He had the 9 goals, 14 disposals, 9 marks, had a tackle as well. Played the full game. I don't know how he does it. But, absolute masterclass. Again, no McGovern, no Barras. Definitely helps his case there. So, he dined out on the Eagles and I think he was playing on Jimby for most of the game. He was just unbelievable, just kicking everything. He's had some games where he's kicked 4 goals 4 and 3 goals 3. But, this time around, about 10 shots on goal, kicked 9 of them. So, he was in unbelievable form. One of his best games for the Cats. Just all-round great performance. I'm going to go Reece Stanley to 2 votes. He had 16 disposals, also 2 goals to go with that. 5 marks, 3 tackles, 33 hit-outs, 4 clearances, a goal assist. With Reece in the ruck for basically, most, if not the whole game, was very refreshing. He looked energised. He was very competitive. And I felt like, his presence around the ground was really good. Getting involved in tackles, some holding the ball decisions as well, going his way. One of the best games Reece has actually played for the club. I think he was the highest rated player on the ground. So, not normal for Reece Boy to get up that high, but good on him. 1 vote. I'm going to go Jack Henry here. He's a bit further down the list here, but he had the 14 disposals, 8 marks, also had a tackle. Not a lot of metres gains, but he disrupted so much of the Eagles' forward line and how they were sort of going about it. I've been critical of him this year because he probably puts himself in such a high standard. But, I felt especially early throughout the game, he was able to disrupt it and take a lot of contested intercept marks at crucial parts of the ground. So, giving the defenders a bit of love. All right. Sean Manor had a few chances at the goals, couldn't quite snag as many as he would have liked, 1 goal 3. But, he was good and pretty productive. Hopefully we can get accuracy on par and we'll be good to go. Paddy was really good. Set up a couple of goals from his 25, 7 clearances. Absolute beast, as we know, in that midfield role. Finished with a goal as well. And yeah, hopefully give him the week off for the first week of the finals, freshen him up for a big, hopefully a big September. Tommy Atkins was hungry as always, and he was great. 7 clearances, 9 tackles, 22 disposals. Yeah, involved in everything there. We love what Atkins does week in, week out. Zach Guthrie in game 100. Congrats, Zach. What a game. He took 10 marks from his 24 disposals. He was involved in everything from the back half and, yeah, minimising the damage up in the Eagles forward line. So, yeah, he was really good, and he's come a long way. So, great work, Zach. Maxie Holmes ended up with a goal. He had the 26 disposals, 3 goal assists, and almost 800 metres gained. So, yeah, a really good game. Now I'm just looking at that going, how did I not pick him but for a vote? But I had to give a bit of love to the back line there and just make sure they get the kudos that they deserve. Work on the kicking a little bit, and will be good as goal. But, yeah, definitely set up a lot. I suppose, yeah, goal assists in a game like that. Yeah, very, very interesting indeed. Ollie Dempsey continues to impress. He had the 21, kicked a goal assist, 9 marks, works so hard around the ground. Love his competitiveness. Ollie Henry's game was really good, really positive. 4 goals, 4. Could have kicked 8 or 9, but yeah, he missed some easy ones, set one up as well. But yeah, very productive up forward. Jackie Bowes kicked a goal as well, 24, a couple of goal assists for him as well. 6 clearances, just humming along nicely in that midfield role, and been a really good contributor down at the Cattery. Grime Myers also had a goal next to his name. He had the 22, 3 goal assists. We know he loves passing it off, and Jeremy Cameron on the receiving end of a couple of those. Tanner Bruin was good. He had the 23, 6 clearances. Just a bit of a heart and soul player for us. He just cracks in. He also set up a goal as well. Lycan Blitzarv's down back with his 21 disposals, 6 marks, getting more involved in the game with DeConing out, and yeah, he's been. I like Blitz down back. It's definitely good. Shannon Neal kicked 2-1, 13 disposals. Yeah, it was an interesting game. I'd have to see the scoring involvements, but yeah, just didn't quite grab the game by the scruff of the neck. It's definitely one where you want to kick 4 or 5 against pretty undersized Eagles outfit, but he just didn't quite command that forward line. And I know Cameron was up and about, but he just had to, he dropped some marks and stuff. But yeah, a solid game. But yeah, we want him to be a bit better than that in come the crunch time, which is right around the corner. Gave kudos to Jack Henry, who was really good. Stengel kicked 2, also set up 2, 15 disposals. He's so good in the one-on-one contests and knows how to find the goals. Cole Jasny was pretty handy. He was very competitive throughout the game. 15 touches, 7 marks. I don't think the Eagles forwards did a stack of damage, although they got it on the end of a couple in the second half. And Waterman and Allen were okay, but Cole was good in a lot of plays. Zach Tui kicked a goal, 16 touches. The crowd went a lot. He also set a goal up. Yeah, he was flying high. He was loving it, and yeah, obviously final year for Zach Tui. Gets a nice send off at Kardinia Park, and yeah, who knows if he will play in finals or not. I think at his absolute best when he's fresh, he's in our best team. But yeah, obviously he'll call time at the end of season 2024. Mitchie Duncan, 14 disposals, couple of clearances. He's been very quiet the last 3 weeks. After that break that he had, he's been very quiet. It just hasn't been able to find the ball. So, yeah, hopefully another little rest gets him in the right frame of mind. But, yeah, he's just been uncharacteristically quiet 3 weeks in a row. Bradley Close had 11, set up a couple of goals as well. I think a couple of those Cameron. A real workhorse of the team. Lawson Humphreys was very good early, but only played about a quarter. So, yeah, he went off. Hopefully precautionary more than anything. So we'll see how that all pans out. Busey came on as a sub, got a little bit of the ball in the back half. And Tom Stewart absolutely racking it up early. But, again, they put Stewart on ice. I think it might have been tight calf or tight hamstring or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I sound like Chris Scott at the moment, but yeah, do everything we can to make sure those two guys are right for finals. Okay, well, next week, I think, unless Fremantle pull off a miracle, and we won't know the fixtures yet, looks like at the moment we'll play Port Adelaide. We'll see the live scores here. Yeah, looks like we'll be going over in Adelaide. Great. Would have rather go to the MCG. A little bit easy to get to the MCG. So let's check the live ladder. And as it stands at the end of the home and away season, Geelong finishing 15 wins, 8 losses. And right at the moment, we've got Port Adelaide on 114% with a game in hand there. So if they win, they automatically jump us. Even if they lose but don't lose by much, they'll still likely be second. So we'll be going over to Adelaide to play them more than likely. It's pretty tough to win interstate in a normal game, let alone in a final. Interstate finals are pretty hard to win unless you just go absolutely out of the blocks and blow the team away. But yeah, it's going to be very tough. I mean, wherever it gets played, I think the team may be the favourites. Either way, I think Port Adelaide's midfield's quite dynamic and going to be a real challenge. But if we play them over there, I suspect Port Adelaide will find a way to win there and be too strong. Which then leads us to a semi-final. But yeah, if we're able to win that, it'd be quite an astronomical effort, I would have thought. But yeah, you often have to win that first final, first qualifying final to really give yourself a chance and a shake at the premiership. Been done before, but obviously really hard, and we'd probably have to go back through Sydney, I suspect. But we'll see where that all lands and how it all pans out. Our record against Port Adelaide is generally pretty good, but not so much in the finals. 2020 and 2021, I think. They got us both times there, and just how that all landed. So, yeah, it's going to be a big game, no doubt about that. Hopefully we can do everything we can to win and see where it all takes us from there. But we're going to have our work cut out, that's for sure, if we are going over there, which it looks like to be the case. At the MCG, though, a little bit more of a sniff, I would have thought. All right. Well, that's all, folks. That is a wrap of the Cats and the Eagles game at round 24. Impressive win by the Cats, 93-point winners in the end. So, yeah, that is a overview of the game and how it all panned out. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe away as well, so you can keep up to date with how the Cats are tracking the good, the bad, and the ugly. So there we are. Thanks, crew, for watching on. Take care, and I will see you on the next video.